Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of the Single Dad's Cookbook. Today we're going to be making easy chicken kebab. Now this is I'm replying to a comment from David Kite, where he asked if I'm feeling a bit run down and I can't be bothered cooking and it's a hot day, and pretty much today this is my go-to, which is an easy chicken kebab. Loads of veg, a nice fresh salsa, and ridiculously quick. So first of all, we're going to get the oven doing some of the heavy lifting. So I'm just chopping some mushrooms and putting them in a tray. I'm going to cut up, I've got some of these peppers, and I'm going to just slice them up and pop them in there as well. I'm doing this real time just to show you how quick and simple it is. One thing I did notice when I was under the weather and I couldn't be bothered cooking, didn't feel up to it, which is a sad state of affairs really. But when you are under the weather, it's easy to reach for the takeaway menus. And one thing I would say is great for convenience, bad for the bank balance. For the same price of a week and a half shopping was 3 meals. So if these recipes can be quick and easy, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, where you're not feeling your best, but you know in 20 minutes time you'll have food on the table for you and your family, and they're healthy, and you know what's in them because you've cooked it, then that's the job that I'd like to be known for. So I've cut up the peppers, the mushrooms there. All I'm adding into that is a little bit of extra virgin oil, and I'm going to put in salt and pepper. Guys, if you are new to the channel, please think about hitting the subscribe button. It costs you nothing. And you never know, you may come across some videos that you go, do you know what, I'm going to try that. And if you have tried stuff, pop them in the comments below. And let's talk about it. We've got the Instagram and we've got the Twitter account as well. I say we because it's you and me. And I want to see what you've cooked. I want to see if you've made any of the stuff that's on here. Because I want proper feedback. The more you cook it, then I know that you are liking it. Now for the onions, I've got 2 onions here. I'm just cutting the majority of them in half, and then I'm going to use that and I'm going to cook those with the chicken. And for this last half, I'm just going to thinly slice it, and then I'm going to cut it again across the grain because I'm going to make a quick salsa. If you are not feeling up to it, shop bought salsa, you can get the fresh stuff. It is nice. This one is ridiculously simple, ridiculously fresh, and ridiculously quick to make. And the freshness that it brings elevates any meal really. I'm having it with the kebab because it's a nice offset from the roast, and it just gives you a different flavour profile. In the salsa, I've got some white onion because I've cooking the rest of the white onion, so it's not wasted on anything. I'm chopping up some tomatoes, putting that in. I'm going to chop up half a garlic clove. Again, you could grate that in, make it even smaller. I'm just thinly slicing it and then going to cut it again. I do put some coriander in near the end, and some salt and pepper, and a green chilli, just to, again, helps the immune system. But a little bit of background heat on this just, again, gives it a different dimension, and that's what you want. The one thing that I found with my kids was they're happy to eat this because it's different. It's not bland, and that's it. Go back to answering David's question, is when you can't be bothered and you know that everybody will eat it, this is why. It's just a beautiful bunch of flavours. So That's the salsa almost done. Give it a mix, add some salt, add some pepper. I'm also going to put in a bit of citrus. If you've got lemon and lime around, use that. In this instance, I've used orange, I've got a little clementine mandarin, one of the two. And I've just put a bit of zest in there, and then a little squeeze of orange juice, just to give it another dimension. And that's what cooking's all about. While I'm finishing off this salsa, and again I'm trying to do it in real time just to show you how quick it is, I want to take this opportunity to say thanks very much for everybody who's subscribed, everybody who's watching. I hope you continue to watch, I hope you continue to like the videos, and I hope you do try and make them, because that's why I do this, just to show that with a few simple ingredients, with not much skill, and no training as such, I just watch lots of cooking programs and go, oh, I could try that, I've maybe changed that and change a bit of that. That's where these recipes come from. So I hope you enjoy them. So that's the salsa done. Like I said, I chopped in some coriander near the end, and we've just give this a bit of a mix, give it a taste, make sure it's all balanced to your taste buds, and then you can move on. In the frying pan at this point, I've got it's screaming hot, so I have put in the onions, because I wanted them to blister a little bit, just to give it again another dimension, and so that they hold their flavour, like their structure. For the chicken, I'm just going to get one chicken breast, I'm going to cut it in half, and just do a little bit of butchering on it, tidy it up so there's no sort of hard bits or anything like that. You've just double checked it, and then thinly slicing it across. Get it in a bowl, and I'm just going to cover it in smoked paprika. That's it. That's, apart from salt, pepper and smoked paprika, there is no other seasonings as such going into this meal. It's all the flavours from the veg, the chicken, and the salsa. So you can see the onions there. They've got a bit of colour on them. It means they've also flavoured the pan. You want to put your chicken in and just cook it through. Give it a good old mix. Cook that through until it's completely cooked. Then you're going to plate up. Guys, I hope you're looking after yourselves out there. Not only with COVID, but with the heat. I know that we're having a heat wave and it's disrupting loads of stuff. So just everybody out there, stay safe, okay? You can see the final dish. I just put it all on one plate and help yourselves. From my family to yours, guys, thanks for watching. Till the next time, Single Dad signing off.